Hello, I'm back. So it's still Saturday, January 29th, 2022. It's still Saturday, and right now it's 11:28 p.m. at night, but this video won't the video won't upload until tomorrow morning. Well, it'll be after midnight, sometime after midnight. So this MP3 player, it it's another one. It's a newer one that I had for a while, and I just started using it, so it displays perfectly. But now I don't know where I misplaced the top to it. So I gotta find the top. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, with my detox bath, this whole entire motel room, this whole entire room is wet and sweaty. The walls are wet and sweaty and everything. And so wow, it was the first time I had a detox bath and felt like I wanted to stay in there longer. Like I felt like I wish I could have stayed in there longer. But I had a relaxing bath for about 45 minutes, and then I took a shower afterwards. So after my detox baths, sometimes it's my legs, but today it was more like my feet felt extremely oily. For some whatever reason, my feet felt oily after I was, you know, like towards the end before I showered off. So this is the cleanest and most refreshed that I've ever felt in a long time. And I was long overdue for a detox bath. Wow. And then the tooth abscess feels shrunken a little bit more, but the tooth at this very second feels like a little bit of pressure on it. I mean, like I can feel pressure between the tooth and the gum, especially if I try to bite down like normal. But I felt like I wish I would have gotten to be more successful at healing or getting rid of the abscess sooner. And my tooth probably wouldn't be in this predicament right now. But that was the part of dealing with being on the streets. So it seems like as if it took a few months to battle getting rid of this thing on my own. But I'm not done yet because, you know, I'm going to still continue working, doing, the treatment, the self-treatments and stuff like that. But I don't know how the type of detox bath that I had, I don't know how that would have helped with any abscesses and stuff. But it also helps that to get rid of the abscess faster. Yep, people were right. Reducing sweets and high sugar and stuff like that. But I heard that, ever since the pandemic, that everybody's been having tooth issues, or mouth issues and tooth issues, and all those lockdowns, people didn't get to be able to see dentists and stuff like that, and so they were inside and more depressed and eating more. But that wasn't my personal situation, but I already told y'all my situation. I mean, y'all already know my situation, but mine isn't their situation. But, mine is a different, unique situation. So, also, when I took my detox bath, I had well, I had a acne bump, a bump on my back, and so um, it was like it could have been a blackhead that after I got done detoxing and before I showered, I was able to. I mean, it seemed like as if a tiny little, very tiny little ball of blackhead or pus came out effortlessly out of that bump, and and then the size of the bump it shrunk after a few minutes. So I'm feeling refreshed, and I'm hoping I can be able to get to sleep well tonight. And I tried whatever I could to get all the crud and dry skin off my face. And I just well for today's detox bath, I just used the only the clay and the I used only the clay and the apple cider vinegar and the pink Himalayan salt. I didn't use any essential oils or baking soda because I need to go get some more baking soda, but I've been saving the baking soda for my teeth and my mouth and stuff. But yeah, I mean, well, today I for breakfast I had the last of that particular jar of applesauce, and I had the waffle from Waffle House that was left over from yesterday, and I had 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then I didn't eat until about maybe 6 o'clock, and I had this um, meat sauce in a jar that was given to me at the food bank, and um, it was meat sauce in a jar, and I had it with some ramen noodles. I know ramen noodles aren't healthy, and I be trying to stay away from them, but it was given to me, so it was really good, and that was what I had for dinner, and I still felt like I was hungry and like I needed some more food to eat, but so I didn't even open the front door today. I stayed in here all day long, and tonight is supposed to be like 35 degrees, and so tomorrow I have a little bit of cash, to do laundry. Ooh, I just remembered, yeah, because now I have like $23 in the bank, and so I was like, oh man, how am I gonna get any breakfast to eat tomorrow? So, so I mean, I don't know what I'll do for breakfast, but I know I'm supposed to get paid soon. But what happened was somebody donated me. I'm not gonna say how much money, but somebody donated me some money on Friday morning, and I meant to have it sent instantly, but then I didn't realize until after I was wondering why wasn't my payment going through, and I didn't realize to be it was sent to be transferred in the next, I mean, standard pay rather than instant pay, even though instant pay would have taken out a fee. But I mean, I needed that money right away, and it's like, well, that must have been an after effect of my sleep deprivation. Because, like, what was I thinking? I thought I pressed the right button to select to have the money on Friday, but I'm like kind of disappointed, like mad at myself, because that was the first time I did that, and it seems like there's no way to speed it up or reverse it. But that was through PayPal, but on Cash App, if I send to have the money to my bank, and if I feel like, oh, I can wait a couple of days, then if I wanted to, I can reverse that and get it switched instantly. But on PayPal, you can't do that. If you have sent it standard, then there's no turning back. So I'm feeling a little mad at myself. Um, I'm feeling mad at myself, but so I'm hoping that the money would come to my bank on Monday morning. I would hope so, but if not, then I'll have to wait until Tuesday in order to get it, and then that can help me with more money towards, staying here. But there's a job opportunity that I have an interview on Monday morning, and I was wondering, hoping that I will have enough money with this $23, hoping that I would have, hoping that that $23 would be enough for me to get over there. But if not, then what will happen is I would have to, get a ride, an Uber ride going on the way there, and then I would have to walk on the way back if the money doesn't arrive in my bank account on, Monday morning, if I have to wait until Tuesday. I can't believe I made that mistake. But I thought that I had it set for it to be sent instantly, but I don't know what the hell was I thinking, because I needed it right then and there. So I'll get through it and survive, But I'm feeling nervous about this job interview, because I would hate for it to be like another wasted I would hate for it to be another wasted trip and for me to not get hired. So I spent like $68 for an Uber ride from Gulf Breeze all the way to Pensacola, here in Pensacola. I mean, just to hear nothing back. And I thought that they urgently hiring and needed people immediately. And then when me and a few others, when we got there, then they wonder, why did we show up? So I don't know what the hell that was all about, because that happened to more than one person. But but this time it would be. I looked and it seemed like it would be like $11 or $12 for a one way, and then I would have to walk back, in which they said that it would have been like an hour and a half walk, which would take me 3 hours to walk. So that's if the money wouldn't come until Tuesday. But I would probably be fortunate if it would come on Monday, like it. But from the payments from my Amazon, I now have, I'm supposed to, since today is the 29th, so it won't come until the 31st on Monday. I think I'm supposed to have like only $542 from the Amazon, in which somebody probably purchased it, like, and maybe in October or November, a couple of people probably bought some of my ebooks. So that might be where the sales are coming from. But as y'all can see, it's not that much. It's not really that much money. So the perps are freaking out, saying, "Oh, Candy's making all this money off her books, and we're gonna sue her for defamation, and we're gonna sue her for slander and defamation, and this and that, whatever." You know. So I'm getting like very little money. There have been some months where I get no money from my Amazon ebooks. I even offer them for free, and most people ignore me. So, well, I was in a narcissistic abuse live chat on YouTube today, trying to get some narcissistic abuse emotional support, and a couple of other live streams, the person had the person had he said that I asked for permission, and he said, yes, you can, send the link, show us the link to your free narcissistic abuse ebook. And so I saw that whenever I post the link, it kept disappearing. And I said, well, you told me I can show the link. Why whoever keeps deleting it? And he's like, oh, it might not be me. It might be YouTube. And he's like, I said you can post it. So then I emailed the person. I emailed him and never got a response back. I mean, I emailed him the link, and never got a response back. But then today I try to talk about it again, and he skipped over and completely ignored my my post or whatever, my comment. But then it was another person who was supposedly one of the moderators a couple of weeks ago. She was, talking about her new business, craft business or something like that, with arts and crafts and stuff. And everybody was all excited and was like, "Ooh, post a link!" And well, she felt reluctant to do it. She didn't want to do it, and said that she didn't want to attract the wrong people or whatever. So, but everybody was super interested in her, but they all skipped over and ignored me. you know. So, I don't know if all of us have something in common of being targeted individuals and victims of narcissistic abuse, but then we all congregate and get together, and I'm still ignored and singled out from. If we're all supposed to be societal rejects and outcasts, and a bunch of rejects and outcasts from society get together, and then I'm still rejected from that clique. So, I don't know. I mean, and the perps get their rocks off of spending 24 hours a day trying to hardcore convince everybody to hate me. And this year seems like it hasn't been a good year for 2022. The year just started, and several professed targeted individuals who say that they're Christian, have rejected me and turned against me and make me feel like I'm the worst devil. But then they're merciful and forgiving towards their perps, and act like they expect me to be merciful and forgiving towards the perps. But they'll get mad and block me, and it's permanent and forever, and they hate me forever. and hate me even stronger than my perps do. And y'all supposed to be targeted like me. I don't understand. So I feel like I'm gonna just keep expressing myself and writing my feelings out or talking my feelings out so I won't have my feelings bottled up. And but I did something good for myself today to I did something good for myself today to take a detox bath. And I'm really overjoyed and like really happy that I finally got to take a detox bath and stuff like that. I feel so clean and so refreshed, and I can't wait for the next one. But I'm feeling kind of nervous about this job interview on Monday, and I'm trying to have faith of a grain of a mustard seed and trying to not trying to not doubt. But I know how the gang stalkers are and the false hopes and everything. And I've still had a lot of employers look at my profile or look at my application and then ignore me. But I get the notification that they read my I would get the notification that they read my application, but then they don't even contact me back. You know, they don't even contact me back. But I'm still hurt that even my own twin sister said that people don't care about whether you're telling the truth. Most people just don't like you, and the truth doesn't matter. And she also wants to be obsessed with being hell bent on trying to convince the world to hate my guts. You hear that noise outside? They're really horrible with it, really bad with it. So that fake gangster ghetto noise harassment. I mean, I knew that I would be forced to deal with a lot of that because this is a bad neighborhood, a bad area, quote unquote, the hood and stuff. So, and I can put my earbuds in and still feel the vibrating and hear the music being unnecessarily loud. That's uncalled for. But there's so much pressure on this back tooth. Almost, I mean, it feels like as if the tooth is trying to be uprooted or something. And in some ways, it feels like as if, I mean, there's so much pressure on here. It feels like as if I've got to be forced to kind of talk with a lisp or with my tongue sometimes. I can't even bite down like normal. But I don't know. I'm feeling kind of like food deprived and um just feeling like I can't wait till tomorrow for breakfast. So I don't remember exactly what's around here to go and eat, but I don't want to walk too far because I know that I will be be stalked and followed and perked by people, so that's why. But I mean, I don't want to go get any junk food from the gas station either. I don't want to get any food from the gas station. But I don't know what's around here to eat. But I have to use some of my laundry money to I have to use some of my laundry money to go and get me, use one of the rolls of quarters to go find me something to eat. But I no longer eat McDonald's and Burger King and stuff like that. I avoid those nowadays. I don't eat that. So I don't know what's around here. Well, I did know, but I kind of don't remember all the places around here. But I need a car so bad. I really need a car so bad. And I'm just, feeling a very setback. But I'm hearing about World War. Wow. Okay. So my phone dropped. Oh, so this phone can actually pause. Okay. So my phone had dropped. So I've been hearing about World War III and the power grid going down soon, and of course we know about the food shortages and everything. I wonder what the hell was that noise outside. I can hear it loud over this I can hear it loud over this air conditioner.